What would happen if your income stopped tomorrow? Not forever, just for 30 days. Would your life continue normally? Or would everything start breaking down within a week? Scene 1. Realistic scenario. Let's take a very normal situation in the United States or Europe. You earn around $3,500 a month after tax. Nothing unusual. Rent or mortgage takes $200. Car payment and insurance, $500. Groceries and utilities, another $600. Subscriptions, phone bill, fuel, $300. Minimum payments on credit cards or student loans, $400. And without doing anything extravagant, you're left with about $500. On paper, it feels manageable. In reality, that $500 rarely survives the month. A dinner out here, a small trip, a sale you didn't plan for, and suddenly it's gone. Not because you're irresponsible, but because the system is designed that way. Scene 2. The hidden financial mistake. Here's the mistake most people don't even realize they're making. They treat leftover money as safe to spend instead of critical to protect. That $500 isn't extra. It's your only line of defense against uncertainty. But because nothing bad is happening right now, your brain quietly assumes nothing will. So the money disappears slowly, invisibly. Scene 3. Simple math reality. Let's look at the math. If your monthly expenses are around $3,000, a basic emergency fund should cover at least 3 months. That's $9,000, not a luxury number, just survival. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. If you manage to save $200 per month consistently, it will take you 45 months, almost 4 years. And that's assuming no emergencies happen during that time. This is why most people never build one, not because they can't, but because they underestimate how slow it is and overestimate how stable life is. Scene 4. Psychological reason. There's also something deeper going on. Humans are wired to prioritize the present over the future. Spending $200 today feels real. Saving $200 for a problem that might happen feels optional. Your brain doesn't reward preparation, it rewards relief. So instead of building a buffer, people build a lifestyle, one that works perfectly, as long as nothing goes wrong. Scene 5. Long-term impact. Now fast forward. A job loss, a medical bill, a car repair. Nothing extreme, just normal life. Without an emergency fund, the solution becomes debt, credit cards, personal loans, borrowing. And now, something small turns into something permanent. Because you're not just solving the problem, you're paying interest on it for the next 2 to 3 years. This is how people who earn decent incomes still feel financially stuck, not because they don't make enough, but because every disruption pushes them backwards. Scene 6. Perspective shift. Financially intelligent people don't see this differently because they're smarter. They just define available money differently. To them, that extra $500 is not spending money. It's protection. It's time. It's the difference between reacting calmly or making desperate decisions. They don't wait for motivation. They remove the decision entirely. The money moves out of their main account before they can even think about using it. Not as a sacrifice, but as a system. Because they understand something simple. Speed doesn't come from saving more. It comes from reducing leakage. Conclusion. Calm close. Building an emergency fund fast in 2026 isn't about earning more or extreme discipline. It's about recognizing that stability is not your default state. It's something you build quietly over time. Most people delay it because nothing is wrong, and that's exactly why it matters. If this made you think a little differently about your money, you can subscribe.